Auzubillahiminash-shaytanir-rajim. Bismillahir-rahmanir-rahim. Thank you, Mr. Shahid Abbas. You were rightly pointing out uh, some time ago that we must discuss Allama Muhammad Iqbal as a source of inspiration, as a motivational figure, not only for some particular individuals, but for the collective nation and particularly our youngsters. So, actually, it is not possible to discuss Allama Muhammad Iqbal on the overall collectiveness just at the moment, momentarily, unless until we have to take all the individuals. For example, we two are sitting here right now, and we must take ourselves. If we are wanting and wishing to judge overallness of Iqbal upon the whole nation, we have to determine how much individually we are getting inspired by Allama Muhammad Iqbal. So the question on them, the question on you is actually a question on me. And if you are going to put a question on me, that is actually a question upon you. So we have to individually assess ourselves. What is me? So first, and I think today our discussion must be limited just to you and me. I will tell of mine and you will tell of yours. So what is me? How Allama Iqbal is a source of inspiration for me. How Iqbal is a motivation to me. There are a lot many people, and you can remember, I think you were, I don't know whether you were in our ship when we steered on this Iqbal's journey in April 2019. And I think you were not with us at that time. So when we were arranging second or third program, beautiful gathering, collection of 4 or 5 people came to me. Oh. They attended my function, and that was the time before Corona, when we used to make a gathering of 20 or 25 people every month. So they attended the function, and after the program, they came over to me and asked me, why are you praising Allama Muhammad Iqbal? And I wouldn't like to mention those persons who did dare come and ask those questions, and I'm sure you know all of them.
Very well.
And that is the reason I wouldn't name them. I said, please tell me, why are you asking me that I am praising Iqbal? Yes, I am praising Iqbal because Allama Iqbal is practically a mentor to me. He has told me how to live, how to move on, not just move on, but move on with progress, with practical progress of me. I have learned to steer forward through the verses of Iqbal. He said that is another thing. And they were a group of 3 or 4 people. They said that you are mentioning right, but why are you praising Iqbal in totality? You must also point out the deformities of Iqbal, the blunders of Iqbal that he committed in the earlier part of his life. And I said, I cannot do so. I know the Iqbal who was absorbed in Quran Majid at the later years of his life, especially when he was above 40 years of age. At the earlier time, the time you are mentioning, he was in the process of transformation. He was not a Payghambar, he was not a prophet. He was a man of flesh and blood. He must have got those human mistakes in him, but he improved them. Not only improved, but he reached the position that was unparalleled. So, what would you say about the Sahaba Karam? They also started their life in mistakes, but when they got interacted with the Holy Prophet, peace be upon him, an entire revolution changed their life. So, Allama Iqbal's life was actually trained by the vision that he got from Medina, that he got from Yasrib. So I am to deal with the Iqbal that he became, that he realized his name, that he got that ascension, that Iqbaliyat, that uruj, that climax. So I have got the passion to reach on the climax through Iqbal.
That's amazing.
And I have not seen Iqbal. I have just read his verses. I have just read about him, and I love Iqbal, who was absorbed in Quran, and I love Iqbal, not just love in literal sense, but I want to spread that message of him to the worlds beyond, and for that purpose we had established this Iqbal and Eagle Flight YouTube channel, and people like you, Mr. Shahid Abbas, are a great help. So, would you like to tell of what is your source of why is Iqbal a source of inspiration for you? So,
Iqbal, as far as I will talk about me, is a great source of inspiration for me. And when I started to read his poetry, and then after a few months again, because of my illness, I have to go away from all sort of study. And when I read again, there I found a divine message, a divine love, a connection with Almighty. And I am to say, if I have no concern about the people who have some sort of negativity about Iqbal. He is a great son, and he is the person who motivated us, who threw light on our culture, our tradition, and in his work we can find the true personality of Muslim, how we become a great Muslim, and how we can get how we can prepare ourselves for the universe. Iqbal is a great son. That's all. There are many, but I have only just a small sort of
so let me conclude.
conversation
Let me make conclusion.
because of time.
I would conclude this Iqbal's message through just one verse of Iqbal. ढूंढता फिरता हूँ इकबाल अपने आप को, ढूंढता फिरता हूँ इकबाल अपने आप को, आप ही गोया मुसाफिर, आप ही मंजिल हूँ मैं.
Wow.
So thank you very much. And this ends today's session. Okay, Allah Hafiz.